All right, I'm bored. Let's get to this. All right. So, Andy, hi Andy, nice to meet you. Thank you for your comment. I apologize. It took me a while to reply, but this was a great talking point. Okay. They said, genuine question. When I was young in the 1900s, there were no male flautists. The one male oboe player got picked on. Is it still like this? So, thank you so much for your question. Unfortunately, yes. Yes. All right. I was a victim of that whenever I picked flute. All right. I got picked on as well when I was a kid for playing flute, all because I didn't want to play trumpet. I didn't want to play trombone. I didn't want to play tuba, but I wanted to play flute. All right. Now, what helped, of course, was my mom didn't care. She was like, you like flute, you play flute, you be happy. All right. That lady has always been my overall support, my siblings as well. But what, I will tell you this, what hurts people in this, with this is, majority of the time, it's the father, the male figure in the family, all right, who feels like when it comes down to instruments, an instrument basically, I guess if they feel like a boy plays a feminine instrument, which by the way, all instruments have nothing to do with gender at all, period. Some men, I will say, because it's mainly the men, and there's a few women. I'm not gonna say that this is just the majority is only men. There are some women, of course, that are out there that just believe that these things have to go with a specific gender, but we all have to believe that and understand that these people are ignorant and they do not know history and they do not do any kind of research, right? I didn't, and I struggled with this myself as a male flutist or flautist until I went to college, and my professor told me there were a lot of men who played flute. All right, women didn't actually become a part of the orchestra until later, and in some areas, some countries, they were not even entered in it because of other country societal norms. All right, so yes, in some areas it is. Do I fight against it? Yes, because it is a waste of time. Right, I'm not going to sit here and Jimmy wants to play the clarinet, and he can be the best clarinet, better than who's this what's or whatever, but now he has to make a decision to play trumpet, and he hates trumpet. So I'm not fisting to mess it up for Jimmy. Let Jimmy play clarinet. All right, if Barbara wants to play trombone, let Barbara play trombone. Before you know, old girl will be over there playing in the New York Philharmonic Orchestra. It has nothing to do with, a person's sexuality, but society and some people in the way that they are brought, be it that I was raised in the South, and some people have closed mindsets down here. I'm just say that there's some things about the South that we all, and it's not just the South, it's everywhere, right? But yeah, unfortunately, it is like this. Has it changed in some areas? Yes. I would say my school back home, after I graduated, were there more boy flute players? Yes, there were. And I would say, and I'm to blame for that because I pushed it. I did. I was like, if you're a boy, you should play flute if you want to play flute. Don't let anyone else let you. Same thing for any girl. If you want to play trumpet or tuba or whatever, you play trumpet. All right. You play percussion. All right. Some of the most coldest women that I know in my lifetime, my years of being in my 28 years, coldest. All right. Coldest women who become percussionists are colder than the men are. Okay. They don't play. All right. They give a lot of the men a big run for their money, as well as I've met some fantastic female or women brass players that are killer, and they're better than the men who play those instruments. So is it a continuous battle? Yes. Is it sad? Yes, it is. Can we fight against it? Of course we can. Just, when these questions arrive, shut them down. Let them do your history. Don't be ignorant. Allow the kid to do whatever they want to do. Doesn't have anything to do with their sexuality. Let them exist, and be. All right. So thank you so much for this question.